to a robot. Adventures. Adventure. Children, do not watch this. This video is not made for you. This video is made for... Oh, my head was out of the... For people who have the thousands and tens of people that have a Bernina 930 record a sewing machine. Oh, I have one of those. I have one of those. I have. Alright, so this one is how to fix a possible problem with your foot control pedal on your Bernina 930 record sewing machine. Now, this machine is brought to you by... this video brought to you by AFK Spankin' Wank. Are you tired of having to click on the buttons and stuff to get your wank on? Well, with your monthly subscription for the low price of $19.95, someone else will go to all of the websites and do their business, flog the dolphin, choke the chicken, wrestle an alligator, and then send you pictures of them doing it, and then you can use those pictures to brag about how much you did it to your coworkers for the low price. Alright, so sign up now and you get and use promo code ROBOT, and then you get 10% off the thing, off of not having to wank, or having, off the thing. Alright, let's get to it. So, yeah, let's get to it. I want to know about the thing. Thank you, Star Wars Robot Doctor, Star Wars. I don't know what your name is. Alright, so, let me explain to you what we got here. We got the Bernina, made in Switzerland. 930. Here's a little plastic top. This is a foot control. And this just pops off. If you're wearing, it was kind of got the little gluey stuff, and it was kind of, over the years it's got all crappy crap. So that just pops off. Not really a problem there. And and then we got this, and then this cord goes over to your sewing machine. And this is the foot pedal. You put your foot on it, and then you push down on it, and you go, oh, get in the power, get all the juice. So okay, it works like a foot pedal. And the thing is that this is plastic, and it's kind of old, and it's kind of melty, and it's got, I forgot what you call it when the plastics get sticky. What'd you do to the plastic, Reuben? Why'd it get all sticky? Muscly arm boy. Hey, you come on over here, muscly arm boy. Yeah. And plastic is old and gets brittle, and it will break on you. And if you're familiar with this thing, you can see that I've got one of those things, and you got the little screws in there, and that side is broken. It's like, oh no. Oh no. And you can see that green stuff in there. What's all that green stuff, Reuben? That's when someone tried to glue it up and it didn't work. She's like, oh no, that's kind of poopy. And what's inside here, Reuben? What happens if you take this off? Well, it shouldn't be scary. My camera autofocus is kind of crap. What's in there is some kind of power regulator, potentiometer modifier, thinga. I don't know if that's what the technical correct term of it is, but depending on how much you move this foot thing, I'll show you here in a second, and it determines how much power you get to the machine. All right, so step one. Take this thing apart, and it's really easy to do. There are only 4 screws holding this thing, this top, to the bottom. That's it. That's it. There are only 4 screws holding it together. So we're gonna take, and because it's already partly broken, there's only 1 screw holding the thing together. And you're like, oh, only. What? Only 1 screw? I don't believe it. That's pandemonium. That's a cacophony. That's a plethora. You're using all those words incorrectly. I don't think that means what you think it means. That's a trifecta. All right, he's going over here. His leg got twisted up. Okay, so let's take it apart. Yeah. Yeah, okay, let's take it apart. Alright, so what I'm going to do here is... Oh, crap, there goes Pink Bunny. His name is Jun. So I just have to take off that one... Undo that 1 screw there. With the screwdriver. Just undo that. Alright, I can do it on camera. And then... Because the other screws are broken... Oh, it's done! And you can see that the functional one has a way to screw in that this end of the brace of the retaining hinge. Yeah. The bracket. We're gonna go with bracket. So, but all the other ones are broken. So this thing is only held together by that 1 screw. And right now, underneath here, obviously there's a spring. And if I let go of this, it's gonna go bang. There we go. We're letting it go. Letting it go. And oh, it just went up all that way. And we can take a look at the inside there. And right now it's still functional. I can still, if I were to push this back down and put that brace back on there, see, I can still push, like rock it like that. I'm still good. But once we get to the next step, then it's asymmetric gigaflaps. That guy's a little bit weird. The guy behind the camera there, 0% weird. Because also in machine videos are just like these. Alright, I'm going to stop the camera and then I got to do some stuff. Hi, I'm a pink bunny. My name is Jen. I'm from the future of this video, or from the past of when the video was made. So I know that this works. So this is where I tell you the things you need. Alright, so things that you need. Yeah, you need you could use, what is this? Cap nuts. I did use cap nuts, so that'd be good. And you could use lock washers, number 6 lock washers, which I didn't use. Any brand is okay. And what is this? Nylon lock nuts, number 6. I didn't use those. What you will need is number 6. The threading doesn't matter as long as it all matches. 1.5 inches machine screws. You need those. The head doesn't really matter, but I'd say round head is good. And you need some flat washers here. Those I used 6 of them. You need that, and then you need a screwdriver. You don't need that kind of a screwdriver. Oh yeah, that's right. You'll see I use the blue one, but I can't find it because I'm done. And you'll need a drill bit, and you'll need a 9/64 drill bit. I don't know if you can read that on there. 9/64, because that is the size of a number 6 screw, and that's the size of the holes in the brackets. All right, back to the video. Okay, so let's see. I'm gonna take this thing off, and then I'm gonna show you. Well, obviously, I'm gonna show you. It's a video, and we're gonna take it off. I don't know if there's a super perfect way to take it off. I need to pull it like back like this and then up, and kind of twist it, I think, a little bit. Or I can take the, oh, there we go. Maybe push forward. Maybe that's what. I forgot. Okay, there we go. We got it. So, let's take a look what the problem is and what's going on underneath here. And like any kind of foot pedal, this is all plastic. And here's the springs. They're kind of chunky springs. Those have held up. And this is what controls the power. So you gotta, these are little springs. If you break this thing, then you're pretty fucked. I mean, flummoxed, you're flummoxed, that's what you are. And so those go inside of there, and when you push down, that increases the power. You're pushing down in here and go brrr, and like pedal up and push down and push. It goes down into there, and then it goes down. Well, I'm gonna do it later, but anyway, it goes down, and then you get more power. And then you clip this little bit underneath this little lip over here on this side, and this. If you break this, you're also screwed. Basically, we need a new one of these. And no one is going to give you the design for this. So, I mean, look, it's reinforced, a lot of reinforced webbing in here. It's like, all right, that thing's, you know, solid. But what's not solid is these parts here. And, you know, pushing up and down on, like, pressing on that, there's going to be stress on these parts, and that broke over time. It's like, okay, well, that's broken now. And now it's broken. This kind of pops up and down. Oh, shit. Like that. You got springs in here. So, should put the... It's springy. It's kind of nice. But yeah, this... And you're not going to get... No one's going to make this. It's like, oh, I need the top of a foot control for a Bernina 930 record sewing machine. Do you guys have that? It's like, no, we don't have that. You got the whole unit. You know how much the whole unit costs? Oh, I should have put that in the beginning. From sewing parts, I want to say good things about sewing parts. I forgot what the name of the company was, but they sent me the power cable for the Bernina 900, and it worked. And I was like, hey, that worked. All right, the power cable was $40. Only the power cable. This thing was regular price 180 something bucks, 190. The whole thing. Sales price, I think 160, somewhere around there. But I wouldn't mind a free one. Some pander in there for you. Pander. A little bit of hat in the hand. Alright, so what we're going to do today is we're going to fix it so we can get the bracing on here using the old existing bracing, but putting in new screws, machine screws, all the way through the plastic, like kind of, it's going to go in through like that from the top, like that, and into the plastic like this, like that, and then on the bottom side I'm going to put a nut so it's going to hold all together. And you're like, questions, Ruben. Oh, okay, let me answer some questions. The existing screw, machine screw on here, the one that fits into these, that is a M3, I think. It's an M3. And it's like, oh, okay, so you're going to use an M3. No, I'm not going to use an M3 because I don't need these little inserts. I need... Get out of here. Oh, crap. I need... Oh, that thing. I want to go all the way through it, and on the back side I want to put the nut. And the hole... there is about a number 6 standard size. That's a number 6. And in fractions, that's 9/64. 9/64. So we're gonna go in there with that, with the 9/64 in there. Okay? And you're like, what are you doing? Chun-chun-chun-chun. And you need a power drill. Well, you don't need but that's a 9/64. Does it say 9/64 on there? Oh, maybe somewhere it says 9/64 on there. So with this, I'm going to drill a hole through the top and then put the machine screw all the way through the top and into the bottom brace. That's the plan. And you're thinking, Ruben, well, how are you going to line that up and with you lining it up and stuff? Well, it's almost already lined up because you can see there, it's already got a hole right there. and a hole up there, and a hole right there. So what I'm going to do is go straight through there from the bottom, pop out the top up here, and then put my screw, the machine screw, all the way through there and put it all back together. That's the plan. Alright, so then I can adjust the tension on it, and the top won't be flush, but it will be operational. Woohoo! If you break this part, if you break this part over here, I guess we could figure out something else. Maybe put a screw through there and then do some kind of attachment, but yeah, this is kind of thick. You might be able to put some screws and stuff in here, but yeah, that's what we're gonna do, because there's no way we can repair this. Oh shit. These are all the pieces, not all of them, some of them just fell on the floor. But yeah, of that thing, once it's all brittle and broke apart, so. Alright, so let's get her drilling. And I don't know if I can do that on camera. Alright, here we go. So we're gonna try to get this drill lined up here. And right in there, and I'm going to go in there, make sure it's going the right way, drilling in the right way. I'm going to get right in there, through there, and pop out the other side. And back it out, back it out, back it out. Yeah, so we made it through. Woohoo! And let's see how it looked on this side. Right through there. Right through there. Not bad. Not bad. I'll just clean it out a little bit more. Reuben, you are really good at reaming out holes. Are you some kind of a professional hole reamer? You would think so, wouldn't you? It's just a high-level amateur. That's not what all the holes said, baby. All right, so we're gonna do that, and I'm gonna leave this one here. I'm just gonna leave that one as a test, and then we're gonna test the machine screw, see if that one goes through. Like a glove, 9/64. Drop right in there. Boom. And boom, look at that. Look how far that came out. And you're like, what size are you using, Reuben? Well, that's a good question, because I bought two sizes. I bought 1 1/4 inch and 1 1/2 inch. And I'm not really sure which size is gonna be the best fit, so I bought the two close ones. Woohoo! Flippity, flippity, rabbity, spankity, twistity. A rabbity, leggity, flickity, bangity. That's what you say when you're doing something cool. No, the cool people are like, damn, that guy's doing some cool stuff. And they're like, damn, I want to be like that guy. That guy's with all the coolness. Just like that, like that. And on top, it's got a washer right there. That's not going anywhere. That's going to stay right there. See how that is? You just done see how I done did that? Yeah, baby. That boy sounds like he's from Texas. He's from the South somewhere. Alright, and what's next? Oh yeah, I was going to test it. Alright, hold on. Alright, let's look here. On my test fit here. This is one thing I was prepared for. You can see that. That side is good. That side's good. But look at that. That's the 1 1/4 inch. It doesn't go all the way through. That side looks good. That's why I want to keep it on this side. But that side's too short. So I'm going up 1/4 of an inch. See if that's enough. Might not be enough. Might need to go bigger. Alright. So the test fit, well, I didn't even finish fitting it, but looks like that. So that's a lot better. I'll just put some nuts and screws on that, and then that should hold in place. Alright, so just to show you how cool I was, I went and bought some number 6 lock washers, or some number 6 cap nuts, or number 6 nylon nuts. Don't know. I'm gonna try the cap nut. Just a little bit cap nut. Alright, so it's gonna look kind of like this when it's done. And you can see the broken part right there. That is all that's broken. So that will still have the regular original screw in there, but the other way will be kind of like that. Which will make it kind of look kind of weird, because on the back, on the top side, it won't have the. They'll just have 3 of these. What should we do? As always, as usual, as almost always, I don't have a script, so I'm just making this up as I go along. Campa! Drinking some water. Alright, so I'm gonna drill up the other. Where's my drill? Where's my drill hole? Gotta get it. Oh crap. Gotta get it right up in the drill hole. 2 more holes to drill right up in there. How does that look? That looks pretty good. Right up the drill hole. Right up there. Alright, and one more. Not up my drill hole. Right up the drill hole. No Vaseline. What does that mean? I don't know. So leave in your comments, are you pro or... Does it matter about your drill hole? Are you indifferent? I prefer spit. Spit in your drill hole? I don't know if you should do that. You need to get a gaping drill hole. And then you'd make some kind of weird toots. You'd be like, you want to make it like a... You make it like a... I'm talking about drill holes. What are you talking about? Alright, so we're going to put this... That's pretty much it. That's all we're going to do. We're just going to make those 4. And I guess if we want to be schmazzy, we can drill some holes in this. When we put the mat on, then we'll get 3 of the little things. Or we can just push it back on there and have the little bumps. Or we don't have to use this. Alright, so let's put it... Oh, I guess I'll show you how to put the thing back together. Run its drill hole. Yeah, show you how the thing gets back together. That's kind of an important thing. Alright, so basically what I do, I don't know if this is the official method, is I put this into place here, kind of like that. Make sure that this back end here slides down that channel, and that position that way. I still have these little. Let's see if we can zoom in there. I still have these little springy points out, so I kind of go in there with the like that. I get it to that point where it's still up, it's not pushed down. So when it's operating, this is going to be pushed down and up, and so oh, more power and pulled up, and more power and more pulled up, like that. So I want to leave it just around the top so I can loop the top plate on that, and then. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put, no, let me zoom back out. I want to put this thing right here, right on there. Oh, backwards. Like that. I'm going to hook it up on there, and then I'm going to rock it back, and then get it, make sure the springs get lined up. Like the springs go around those two, and then you just sit it back down, and then you just put the little braces on there, and then you're good to go. But before I do that, no, I think I can do that. Then I'll drop the screws in. Or I can drop the screws in first. Probably should do that. Alright, let's do that. Let me get the screws ready. Alright, here we go. So we got the 3 screws that are just put in there. And from the inside, bottom side, they're coming out through there like that. And now I just got to line up this piece here with that, and then slowly make sure that the springs line up, and I'm good to go. I'm going to do it sideways on camera. Oh, look good. Looking good. Oh, did I get it? Oh, it looks good. Oh, I think I got it. And the springs look like they're lined up. I think everything looks good. And this is the tricky part. I gotta make sure, like, hold it down, clamp it down, make sure. The springs. Oh, there we go. That sounded good. Oh, there we go. That's even better. All right, now it's good and aligned. Now I can drop this part, squish it like a hamburger. That's a song right there. A song shaking like a Polaroid. I just made a new song. Okay, squish it like a hamburger, and then I gotta get all of the braces on the bottom there. I'm gonna try to do this off camera because I gotta hold it up right next to myself. I might be able to do it here. I just don't want to let go of the top because oh crap. Alright, I'll be right back. Alright. And so now for the final reveal. That's the one. Oh crap, the camera. That's the one that stayed how it was. And the other two look like that. And you can see the broken part underneath there. But it's all clamped down, and look at that rotation movement. Profile is pretty tight there on the bottom. Those springs are getting work out there. It's going to be just like that. And you got those two and that. And then, you can do it that way. So now, final test. We'll put it back on the machine and see if it works. Yeehaw! Yeehaw! Alright, so this is the third time making this final bit of Bernina. 930. In all of her glory. So this is the third time, so the awesomeness of, yeah, it works. And I data here, it's all smooshed together with all the things right there. And she's alive. One stitch. Woohoo! All right, so she's good to go. And that's it. That's how I fixed it. So instead of spending $200, well, I don't know what taxes would be. You can do it like this. Or basically you just need to make some way to do a potentiometer, or you just need this cable. You just need that cable, that's what you need. And you can fix your foot controller. If that's what a problem was. I don't know what your problem was, but... Anyway, that was an extremely specific adventure. And making that adventure, I realized that I needed to make it more organized for you, the viewer. Yeah, that was kind of a lot of stuff. Because a lot of that stuff I did up in my head. And I figured that out. And I didn't explain what I was doing. Yeah, I don't know. For example, if you watched the video and it had a whole bunch of explanation that you didn't know why it was being explained, it's because now I realize I should have explained that. For example, number 6 equals 9/64. And number 8 is 5/32. And number 10 is 3/16 of an inch. Oh, I didn't know that. Or maybe I did know that, because maybe sewing people know some stuff that I don't know. Alright, hope that helped. It's not that, you don't have to throw money at the problem, you can probably fix it up yourself. This has been another robot adventure. Adventure. Bye-bye. Goodbye. Where's my water? I don't know. Bye.